baseball content on.
Hunter Owen ready.
I tell you, start you pussy ass motherfucker. I'm 15 Kentucky versus no 5 Vanderbilt. Man, this shit. I ain't no baseball still going on. Until a day ago. So I had D1 baseball scholarship. See what that was.
Ready for his first pitch in a few weeks. It's fouled out a play by Jackson Gray to get us underway. Left on left, a swing and a miss, and a good start for Hunter Owen. Underway. Left on left, a swing and a miss, and a good start for Hunter Owen. Maybe a good sign.
Yeah, pounding the strike zone early. Never somebody that's going to go down without a fight off the plate.
Owen has struck out the first two he has faced as he gets Burks.
Bradfield's favor here at 3-2.
Payoff, line drive to center field. Good start for Vanderbilt. Bradfield, first hit of the series to begin game number 2. RBI, 2-run score last night. Bradfield on his way to second, has his third stolen base already in this series as he slides in safely to put a man in scoring position. Third in SEC play in batting average. There's ball 4, 2 aboard for Jack Bulger in the conference games. Moving to conference game number 20 today. Left side, flagged down by the shortstop Smith. Won't have a play as Bradfield slides in at third, and Vanderbilt has the bases loaded after the infield hit by Bulger. 2 for 4. Popped up, short left field. Smith going out. Waldschmidt coming over. Smith went a long way to get that one. His momentum carrying him toward the left field corner, and Bradfield tacks up and scores to put Vanderbilt on the board, 1-0. For Chris Maldonado, the Commodore DH. Liner, center field. Tack on another run. RBI single for Maldonado to make it 2-0 as Shrek comes across the score. Jumps on the first pitch.
Fastball and ready to hit. How hard he's trying to get it out there away from Parker Nolan's left-handed swing.
Popped up. Petrie in short right field to make the catch and retire the side.
A lot of miles for a lot of games.
Kentucky has his first hit as Waldschmidt lines a single to left. First base runner after Owen had retired the first 4.
Getting ahead of these Wildcat hitters and putting them away with that cutter. The back foot to the righty. Going to be able to provide, but I think once you get that defensive rotation, and there you go, ball will always find you. Davis Diaz.
See him come in here and throw strikes. Like the changeup right there as he strikes out McCarthy for K number 4 of the afternoon.
Players like Kentucky's seen, so they certainly did a nice job hitting on the right ones, which is even more important.
1 strike count to Gray. Puts down a bunt, and it's a good one. Diaz charging, has to unload quickly, not in time. Bunt single for Gray, puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Trying to throw another scoreless frame. 1-2 pitch. Kentucky spoils all that as Petrie lines an opposite field single to get the Wildcats on the board. Makes it 2-1. Gray goes first to third for Petrie. It's RBI number 39.
That many runs with 2 outs, that's a problem you want to stop as you get towards the
RBI number 39.
Slow as I'm
that many runs with 2 outs, that's a
creaming that bitch out the gate. I'm talking about where that bitch hitting somebody in the eyeball.
Problem you want to stop as you get towards the end of the regular season.
Long drive, chases Polk back to the fence. It gets up against the wall. Tie game on a long single by Gillum. Off the bat, looked like he might have a chance to get into the bleachers, but Kentucky is even the game with some good 2-out work. Line drive in Shrek's direction, comes on and makes the catch to retire the side.
Atlanta Braves great back in the day, Andrew Jones.
Long drive, left field toward the foul pole. Forget about it. Home run for R.J. Austin. Start talking about him and good things happen. Sack fly in the first and a solo shot with 2 outs here in the third to push the toward the foul pole. Forget about it. Home run for R.J. Austin. Start talking about him and good things happen. Sack fly in the first and a solo shot to retire the side.
Atlanta Braves great back in the day, Andrew Jones.
Long drive, left field toward the foul pole. Forget about it. In the first and a solo shot with 2 outs here in the third to push the Commodores back in front.
He hit that ball like a vintage Andrew Jones. Little right-handed power swing. Catches the off-speed pitch out front. Short porch or not in left field. for that one. It did not matter. R.J. Austin with a big-time swing puts Vanderbilt back in front.
Got that foot down, and 2-2 with 2 outs. Another long drive. It was first Austin. Now it's Maldonado to the landing and left. It's 4-2 Commodores.
As a pitcher, but it's embarrassing.
Absolute no doubter. How about these two Vanderbilt true freshmen back to back after Kentucky ties it up? 2 quick outs to start the inning. But R.J. Austin and Chris Maldonado with absolute blasts here at Hawkins Field. And not many people sitting down right now to work it back to 3-2.
In the dirt for ball 4, 1 out base runner for the Wildcats.
You know, what I like to say, how expensive the pitches are.
Shrek broke back, now comes on, and we'll have to play it on a hop.
Pitches are.
Shrek broke back, now comes on.
Effort. It's the effort.
And we'll have to play it on a hop. As Nolan McCarthy has a single, Church had to hold up. Top of the 4th. A 4-2 game. And a big strikeout recorded by Owen as he threw the fastball past Smith.
Across that 70 mark, about to be at 75 here with the 1-2.
Got him swinging. Good job.
Ballbuckers being that be like, could be throwing the pitch.
By Owen to record back-to-back strikeouts after Kentucky put 2 on base with 1 out. Back strikeouts after Kentucky put 2 on.
Hold on, we put that pitch in slow motion. Fuck. I just
base with 1 out.
Damn, that was a beautiful ass throw and beautiful ass hit. Damn. I think I did that shit before.
Liner right center. Strickland welcome to the game with a single by Matthew Polk to start the 4th.
As they've gotten to this Kentucky bullpen in the 4th.
Jonathan Vastine, back-to-back pitches, back-to-back line drive singles, 2 aboard with nobody out.
Almost the identical swing.
That one does get past. Vanderbilt will add on a run as Polk comes in to score. That one
almost the identical swing.
That one does get past. Vanderbilt will add on a run as Polk comes in to score on the wild pitch, making it 5-2.
At that 110, 120 foot mark where normally you'd have infielders.
Swung on and missed as Strickland makes a pitch and strikes out Diaz for a big second out, and the runner still at third base. Vanderbilt batting order, been able to put the ball in play. Shrek does right here. A bouncer over to first. Strickland covers. Kentucky limits the damage. Good work by Strickland. Is 1 for 3, a bunt single and scored a run. Long one right field. Shrek giving it a look. Runs out of room as Gray launches one over the stands. For Kentucky's first home run of the series, that makes it 5-3.
And that ball was smoked. Not a huge power threat. Coming in, only 3 home runs. Great hitter in Jackson Gray, but that one right there, you can see the strength in those hands. Kind of got that cutter middle of the plate and up, and that one well over the bleachers in right center field. Kicked back in, maybe off of a car. Certainly hope it wasn't mine.
Another smash down the right field line. We'll see if this one stays fair. It does, and bounces like thought it bounced over the fence. It's a double either way. Pitre has his second hit of the day and 4 times up.
See who wins the battle.
Toward Vastine at short. Usually a good result for Vanderbilt. It is again as he guns it across to retire Gillum. Usually a good result for
battle.
Toward Vastine at short. Usually a good result for Vanderbilt. It is again as he guns it across to retire Gillum after a battle with Thomas Schultz. A run on 2 hits.
You also have friends professionally, and I love to talk to Tim because talking to other football coaches, we kind of all think and see things the same way. So being able to talk to Tim, who's in a different sport, and steal some ideas and some things that he does, whether it's philosophically, whether it's some of the things they've done facility-wise. It's been great.
To try to keep his 8-game hit streak rolling here. Maybe the last chance. There you go, right on cue. A single gives him a 9-game hit streak and gives Vanderbilt runners at first and second with nobody out.
And that is playing out on the field as well.
Down to first off the glove of Gillum. He recovers to make the play. Strickland finds the bag. They get Bulger, but the runners move up to second and third. Chance here to add 2 more to that total. And he does. Line drive center. R.J. Austin, 2 more RBIs and a big 1-out single here in the 7th as he scores Diaz and Schreck. Vanderbilt opens up a 4-run advantage at 7-3. Austin on the move. Throw down to second, and he's safe. Close play, solid throw by Burks. Austin got a great jump.
He could there in those middle innings.
Great jump.
He could there in those middle innings.
Take it elbow.
Nolan heads down to first, hit by a pitch. Fly ball, deep left field, Waldschmidt. Warning track and has a play. Giles throws one pitch and gets Kentucky out of the 7th. Kentucky uses a lot of pitchers. Half dozen last night, 5 more today. Vastine with a ground ball single to right to begin the 8th. Second hit of the day and 4 times up. Rocket right center. Down for at least 1. Bradfield turning on the Jets and turns it into a double. Not many guys in the league can do that as Bradfield puts runners at second and third with nobody out.
What a battle. Just what an at-bat to stay with that.
Not many guys in the league can do that as Bradfield puts runners at second and third with nobody out.
What a battle. And just what an at-bat to stay with that, to foul off that many pitches in a row. Not really expand your zone, understanding I can do damage if I just find my way on base, whether it's a walk, whether it's a single or a double like this. And love watching Enrique Bradfield Jr. play the game, but when he gets those wheels going, they are fun to watch and a huge swing. And Vanderbilt in business here, really trying to put this one out of reach.
Cotto makes a pitch, strikes out Diaz.
Second and third, no outs. If I can get through the righty and Diaz, I get myself back into a left-on-left matchup against Schreck.
Softly hit left side. Only play will be to first. As Felker throws out Schreck, he gets the RBI. With Vastine coming down to score to make it 8-3.
And great base running read, just kind of going on contact there.
Bradfield's ability to get on base and score runs going to possibly add 1 more here. A wild pitch. Bradfield scores, standing up, 9-3. Second Vanderbilt run on a wild one today.
Here at Hawkins Field, facing off this weekend, and Jackson Gray and Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Big bounce. Diaz has to wait a long time and just couldn't unload fast enough to get Gray, who has his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Bounce back to the mound. It's Ginther to first. Vanderbilt wins the series with a 9-3 victory over Kentucky. Commodores a chance to go for the sweep tomorrow, but 3 pitchers.
It's Vanderbilt. Hey, if you watch Vanderbilt,